Hi, my name is Dakota Ristow, and this is my global learning project, Reflection 1. And on Skype, on camera, is my good friend and former exchange student here at Michigan State University, Mike, or Lumen. And he is visiting us from where today? Where are you currently at?
Hi guys, I'm Mike. I'm currently in the student hall in Hong Kong University of Science and Technology. I was Dakota's exchange buddy last semester in MSU, and I had a really good time with him there. So yeah, and it is also my honor and pleasure to help him to finish his project today. I think it's a precious opportunity for both of us to connect a deeper bond with each other and do some nostalgia memory stuff, something like that. Yeah, so I look forward to the coming conversation.
Yeah, no, Mike is a good friend, and we had some good time here, and we definitely miss him here on the 5th floor here in Hubbard. So talking a little bit about what it's like to live in China and go to high school there. So like, typical day, what's it like to wake up and get to school in high school?
Well, in China, we had a really intensive and competitive high school life. In my memory, I woke up mostly before 7 o'clock in the morning and go to school at around 8:30. That's when our first class would start. I think in the morning we will have some major courses like mathematics, physics, or English. Yeah, because in China we have to take a joint entrance examination, which is JEE for short, after 3 years of study in high school, and that's how we can go to college. So in the afternoon we don't have too many classes, but we do have assignments and homework that's from the courses of that day. So after school we have to do all those assignments and in the afternoon and in the evening. So yeah, it was kind of boring and predictable, but I think it was really a precious experience in my life to know some friends and to exploit my potential and to see how things work in the world.
That's awesome.
That's my opinion about my high school life.
So would you say that it is more important over there for you to be performing better in the classroom and have higher quality work in your homework that you're doing outside? What do you think is more heavily weighted upon?
You mean which part do I spend most of my time?
Yeah, that works.
Well, I think both takes much time, but actually, if you spend less time during class, you will spend more time on your assignments, because many of the stuff our teacher taught us were kind of important to our assignments. So I think if you can be really efficient in classes, you can also be really efficient in your assignments. Yeah, that's my opinion.
That's awesome. So, going to high school, being in high school, what are your 3 biggest worries about that? What were your 3 biggest worries in high school, other than girls?
Well, I really can't. If you exclude that, I can't really think of 3 things. But let me try that.
Then list 1.
Okay.
If you can't think of 3, what was the one thing that you struggled with in high school?
Well, the first thing, of course, is the incoming JEE examination, because that's our ultimate purpose of doing high school study. So, yeah, that's our major concern. And I think under such pressure, we would also have some concerns. Well, as for me, I would concern my courses that I don't study really well, like biology, because I didn't do really well in biology, and so I think well, let me rephrase this. If I can't do biology really well, I I also can't do really well in my JEE examination. So the course that I don't study well is my second concern. And the last thing is that the peer pressure, because when I see all my friends they do all those assignments really quickly than me, I was really shocked. Yeah, and some of them didn't even sleep to do the assignments and to learn much more things. Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
So that's those are my three major concerns.
So, taking away from the negative light of it all, let's bring it to kind of trying to be a little bit positive. What were three things that made you happy, that you liked about high school? The girls?
Well, I think, there were many things that would make me happy. The first thing I think was that I made a lot of good friends, lifetime good friends. Yeah. You can see here. Sorry, somebody's comes.
It's all good.
Yeah. Some of them are also in Hong Kong too, and I also keep in contact with them in daily life and in working.
Yeah.
So the second thing, I guess, should be because I did some exercises in my high school. All the equipments and the gyms in my high school were really good. So I went there and did some exercises. So that was the second thing. And the last thing I think should be some apart from knowledge, some life experience I was taught in high school. Yeah, from those senior students and the teachers. Yeah, so those were the three things.
Well, awesome. Thank you so much, Mike. If you can hang on there for just 1 second. I'm going to flip the camera around. And alrighty. So, my thoughts on what Mike has been sharing with me today is I find it super interesting that they have a formalized standard exam. I genuinely had no idea about that. I know we have the ACT and the ACT, and we're starting to move directly to the SAT and dropping the ACT completely. But it makes sense. You work hard and you study for your exam, and the better you do, the better school you get to get into, right? So.
Sorry, could you repeat your last paragraph?
Yeah, of course.
I didn't hear you really clearly.
It's all good. So, the higher test scores you get, the better the chance of you getting into a higher level university is, correct?
Sure.
Yeah. So, it's a lot of stress on a 17 or 18-year-old kid, right?
Yeah, peer pressure, examination pressure, all those pressures.
Those pressures are there no matter where you go. So, thank you so much, and this has been my Global Reflection Project #1.